As the days get shorter and the end of the year draws closer, it's time to face the truth. There are still many games that have a tentative release date of 2022. Here is a short list of games most likely to be delayed until next year. One of our most anticipated indies of the year seems like a very strong candidate not to be released in 2022. After kickstarting in 2015 with the release window of fall 2016, a decision to increase the scope changed the date to 2018, and after becoming a timed PlayStation exclusive, Sony announced at CES in the trailer that July 2021 was the planned release window. Finally, in October of 2021 at Sony's State of Play, which featured in-depth gameplay, a winter 2022 release date was given. Since then, we have heard nothing about the game, and the studio clearly has a pattern of delaying their game. Advance Wars and WayForward seem to be caught in quite a pickle with this game after delaying past its initial release date of December 2nd, 2021. After the title got delayed until March 2022, which was likely to add a little bit more polish and meet Nintendo's standards, especially if the long-term plan was to revitalize the series, the game was once again delayed at the February Nintendo Direct. April 8th is the new targeted release date. However, with the ongoing world events happening in Ukraine, Nintendo made the smart decision to delay the game indefinitely. There are plenty of games that do feature war and crisis, but Advance Wars is specifically about invading, and despite the game being created long before any of these events unfolded, the potential long-term backlash just isn't worth these short-term sales. One of 3 games announced so far after Playdead has lost many of its key members, Somerville was developed by Jumpship, a studio co-founded by Dino Patti, who also co-founded Playdead. The company has been extremely silent about this title, but at the Xbox Summer Showcase, it was announced that Somerville would be a 2022 title. Even though that was just a few months ago, things change, and we've already seen a few games that they labeled 2022 get delayed into 2023, so it wouldn't be a big surprise to see Somerville get pushed into next year. Developed by Munfish, Atomic Heart is an FPS that has a very Bioshock look and feel to it, from the dystopian world to the telekinetic powers coming from the left hand. The release date for Atomic Heart has been very cagey, from Q4 2022 and now a current winter release window that gives plenty of wiggle room to push the release game into early 2023. Having not announced a definitive 2023 release date, it seems like the team at Munfish clearly has high hopes to release the game in 2022. The Entropy Center is a first-person puzzle game where you have a physics-bending gun and the companionship of a witty robot. And if Valve isn't going to follow up on one of the best games of all time, Portal 2 from 2011, then someone else has to. Instead of having a portal gun, you have a reverse time gun, and although it does have a gravity gun mechanic, the Entropy Center hasn't avoided press from trailers and social media, with 2022 still being the plan. However, that window is closing.